Hey, what's up guys? We just picked up a new drift car, 350Z. It's gonna be a good seat time car while the E36 is getting some work done. And we just got done painting up the front of the Sylvia. We're gonna be throwing on some new brakes on the 350Z, put in a quick release steering wheel on it and everything. We got a couple things to do to this car. I don't have all the parts yet, but there's a little bit of damage to the car, but it's a good missile car. This is what we're working with. Good old 350Z. It got coilovers on it, adjustable upper control arms. It came on these nice little N-key 3-piece wheels. They're spray painted black, but still 3-piece. Got a super nice interior in it. Interior's mint, but got a slight little dent right here, and we're missing a fender, but that's no big deal. We're gonna throw a quick release in here today, but I'll see if I have a deep dish, like a deeper steering wheel to throw in here today. It's not a bad setup. It got a Tome exhaust on it. It already got the rear hook on it, so you can go right to the track. Might be hard to see. We got the upgraded diff bushings, upgraded subframe bushings. We got a diff brace on it, and the diff is welded. So it's pretty much a ready to go car, turnkey car. I drove it an hour home. It got the Brembo brakes on it and everything. I just ordered up a fender for it and stuff. All right, next part is we're taking this NRG off that came with the car. We're gonna be installing a Momo with a little NRG quick release on it. So we're gonna put that on. There we go. NRG off. Just gotta mount up the Momo. I used to have a horn button for this steering wheel. I have no clue where it went, so we're not even gonna bother hooking it up. If I ever find the horn for this steering wheel, I have to look. This wheel used to be in my BMW, so it might be in there. I'm not too positive. I'll have to look around, see if it's in there. If so, we'll throw the horn on here as well, so then we have a working horn. The reason I'm swapping these out is because of the depth of these steering wheels. Got a lot more depth with this Momo than we do on the NRG. Plus, the quick release hub is a nice little addition to it. But we got it all on there. Tighten these down with a torque wrench. Do not use your impact on this. You will strip them right out. Make sure to use a torque wrench. Follow whatever your torque specs are on your actual NRG hub right here. Make sure that you torque them to spec. You don't want your steering wheel falling off while you're driving. It's really not that difficult. You can grab a torque wrench at, Harbor Freight, a real cheap one. You don't need anything fancy for this. It's not super important. It's not a motor that we're doing, but we got our quick release right on, and the my angles for my elbows and everything are way better. This feels way more comfortable. Got new brake pads, and then I also picked up a nice new set of rotors. We got nice new rotors for it too. All right, so pretty much we have these two pins that gotta come out. Then we can pretty much pull the pins out. We can hit them through, pull them out, pull the clips out, pull the pads out. Little pair of needle nose to pop right out. Right out. Right out. Since I'm replacing the pads and the rotors, I'm gonna pry against the rotor to compress the caliper. There we go. Slide our pads out. So I bought this car like this. Ain't no good. Those are junk. Got a 22 millimeter. I want to support your caliper. Ain't no good. We're gonna pull these two studs out while we're here. These studs are not doing too hot. This one's not too bad. This one though, yeah, we're gonna have to replace that. All right, we gotta make a quick trip to AutoZone, go pick up some studs. I'm gonna pick up a handful of them because I'm pretty sure that the other side needs 1 or 2 more. So I'm gonna just grab 4 in case. Got studs. All right, we got a stack of washers. Hopefully it's thick enough. Got them seated nice and tight up against the back. Nice big motors on. I just realized the video was not recording. We got the caliper bolted back down, got the pads in. You just lay the spring on and then run the pins right through it, drop your clips back in. We got that on, rotor on and everything. New studs in, we just pulled them right through. I don't know if it recorded the studs coming through, I'll have to check. But we're all ready to go, get the wheel back on. All right, we weren't recording again. I got the little clips and pins out of the caliper and the wheel off so far. Forgot to hit the record button again. But we're ready to go now. We just gotta compress it. Again, I'm just gonna pry against the pads and the rotor to compress the caliper, since we're throwing away both the pads and the rotor. And we're putting all new on, so it doesn't really matter. And then we'll be good to go. Completely gone. up getting a set of 1-inch spacers for the front and these little caps just for the studs to go on for the spacer. And then also going to be removing the angle limiters, as well as the I went for a drive and realized that the brake disc is dragging on the dust cover just a hair. That's why we're hearing noise in here. Dust shield's back, and then right at the top, dragging a little bit. Let's just real quick bend that out. There we go, guys. Nice big gap now. Nice and clear. No more noise. Then we got the spacers, because if you see, we're just barely grazing that right there. So we're gonna throw one of these on each side. So let's get these spacers thrown on, then we'll pull our angle lockers out. All right, guys, wheel spacers on. Pretty simple. I mean, you just slide it on there, bolt it down, torque it to spec. Make sure that you're getting hub-centric spacers. It will fit super, super tight around this hub in here. Then it'll have an outside ring on it for your wheel to grab onto. You don't want one that will let your wheel wobble around or the spacer wobble around. You want everything very tight in here. You don't want any sort of gaps or anything. Make sure that you get hub-centric spacers. We're not trying to do anything sketchy here. And the next thing, I believe this is a 14 millimeter. There we go. So we're just gonna take these little 14 millimeters out. There we go. These things have been on here for a long time, so they're pretty tight. It's these two bolts right here for this plate. We're just gonna remove this plate entirely. All right, I got these out. The one ended up just snapping off. The other one came out just fine. Not too worried about it. Also, we can just hold these off for another project. The 350Z has really tiny studs. You can use these so you don't damage the insides of your wheels, and you also don't damage your studs whenever you slide a wheel onto it. We ended up not even needing them, since our studs stick out just a hair past. That won't even touch the wheel. So this is on the actual car itself. So we want to get this cleaned up well. I also noticed that these two wires also had the coating stripped off of them. We'll clean those up too. But this is all just in the headlight. This is on the connector. The connector's still in good condition. I'm gonna tape it up, make it, you know, all watertight, but it still seems pretty good. But this is just on the headlight itself. We're just gonna splice these together. Just like that, guys. Got it all fixed up. Got it all taped up down here, through here. Got all these connected together, taped all the way up through there, taped around this, just to make sure that no water or nothing gets in there. All right, guys, the Z drives so much better now. There's no more grinding for the front wheels, and then also no more grinding from that dust cover rubbing on the rotors as well. And then I also topped off all the fluids, which I wasn't able to get on video since my phone just died. But overall, decent little improvement right there. The steering angle is really good as well, so I can't complain. All right, guys, I'm finished up editing the video. Just realized I completely forgot to film an outro for you guys. So like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for some more videos. I'm putting out a video here soon on the oil cooler install on the 350Z, as well as we picked up some new bucket seats, which you'll see in the next video, as well as we also got a new steering wheel setup for the Silvia. So we're going to be doing a video here shortly on installing both of those as well. See you guys.